Hi everyone. I'm not sure if anyone is watching me right now, and this is my first ever live stream without Peter in the background. So please be nice to me. Can you please comment if you can hear me okay? If my voice is not loud enough, can you please say yes if you can hear me okay? I think there's still people watching me right now, so I'm going to. I posted this video a week ago, I think more than a week ago, about doing an Ask Me Anything vlog. So I am just going to, hi Felipe, I'm just going to answer those few questions I got from the videos that I posted in Property Club's channel, in this channel. So hi Car. I didn't get a lot of questions, so I got few. So yeah, you sound good. Thank you, William. So yeah, hi Felipe, hi Carl, hi William, hi Travel Snob. I have one question. Do you think Filipino women are uh I'll answer that later. Let me answer those questions I got from the videos first, if that's okay. So let me just pull out my notes because my memory isn't that good. Okay. So before we start, I just wanna introduce myself. So my name is Arianne. It's not Adrian, it's not Ariana, it's Arianne. But I wasn't. I'm comfortable. My friends used to call me Yan, so I'm more comfortable being called Yan or Yan Yan. So yeah, I am 29 years old. I'm 29 years old, and I was born in Bicol. I am a pure Bicolana. My parents are both from Bicol. I grew up there until I was 7 years old, and I grew up in Cavite. Yeah, both of my mom is a pure housewife, and my dad is the postman. So I finished. I have an information technology degree. So I finished college as well. I finished college, and I am working. I'm working part time after I gave birth. So before I gave birth, I'm working full time as a marketing support. But now that I have a son, I work part time. So I work 3 days a week, which is Tuesday until Thursdays, and sometimes I work until Friday. I have uh, I have three siblings, two sisters. My I have an elder sister who has 4 kids already, and I have a younger sister which is 16-year-old, and probably she will start dating in the next 10 years. And I have a younger brother which is only 9 years old. So yeah. Hi George. I'm feeling a little bit nervous right now. Really, really nervous. My heart is pumping. Let me just pull out some questions that I got from the other videos. I didn't get any I didn't I got few but not much. So this one is from Paul Jackson. Is it worth getting a maid to help out around the house? Are they hard to get, and are there issues with privacy? It is really hard to get a maid that you can trust and you're comfortable to work with. So I was very, to be honest, I don't just when I look for a maid, I always ask my relatives from the province to find or recommend me someone I could trust. And I am very very lucky with Ruby because you know she's been with us for years, and I can say that I can fully trust her, and I treat her as my family. So with the privacy thing, I think it's up to you. Like it's you have to set rules with your maid. Like if it's if you're not comfortable having her around the house while you're working, so you can always tell your maid like, hey, uh, you clean the house during these hours. Like I'm not comfortable, or you just have to set rules with her, and I think they will understand. So yeah, I don't it it's really hard. For me it's hard to find a maid that you can trust and that you're comfortable to to have her around or look after the house. And also when you get a maid, you have to look after them as well. You have to treat them as your like your brother or your sister. You have to treat them as one of your family. So and they will love you back, or they will look after you. They will look after your family because you were doing the same. And then the next question from Trouble Snap are you married? I'm not married. We're not married either, and I are not married. Yeah, we have been together for 5 years now, and we're not married. I can't wait to go to the Philippines when flight starts to run. Let me, maybe. Let me just find some questions here. Sorry, I'm feeling nervous right now, really. Like I'm shaking at the moment, so please be nice to me. Someone is asking if I have a sister. I have two sisters. One is already married and one is still one. She's very very young. So yeah. From John T, tell us about you growing up and what was life feel like. How do you two met? And what type of income did your family make growing up? Sorry. So yeah, my dad works as a postman, and my mom is a housewife. But my mom used to help my dad with finances as well. She would sell anything just to contribute to the family. And we I can't I don't I can't say we're from a poor family, but I think I came from an average family with a very loving parents. Have you ever been to Thailand? Yes, I've been to Thailand few times, and I believe that's where uh, my little Peter was made in Thailand. So I have been in Thailand for a few times already. Does Pete snore loud? Yes, he does. He snores very very loud, but I don't mind because I can sleep. I can sleep even if there's construction uh, noise around me, so it doesn't bother me at all. Are you and Pete, this is from Carl, are you and Pete going to stay together? So we are staying together. We are trying to fix things with Pete. We're trying to fix things, and yeah, we're trying to work it out. And are we going to stay forever? I'm not sure. Who knows? Do you have brother? I only have one brother. My youngest brother is 10 years old. So yeah, we have very very huge gap. I had my sister and I has 15 years gap. So I thought I was going to be the youngest, and my mom wouldn't have any kids after me. But then she had my sister. So I have two more younger siblings. Did you meet Pete at work? I met Peter at a I met Peter online. So there's this what's this? What do you call this? I keep forgetting what I wanted to say. So there's this dating website which you call Tag, TAGGD. We met there. So I have my account in Tag for when I was in college, and then after I graduated, I never opened that account. I think I opened it after five years, and I saw his message there. And when I looked at his bio, it's so promising, and he's saying that he's a family guy, blah 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 blah. So what I did, I contacted him and then we started talking. I think we started talking for a year, and then we kind of decided to meet up. So yeah, we met in Tag. Hi Google. Hi GS. Do Pinays make good wives compared to Western women? I cannot actually comment on that because I known some Western women who's really really nice. So, like, I can only speak for myself, but yeah, I think it will always depend on the person and how you matches together. Which part of the Philippines are you from? I was born in Bicol, which is in south part of Luzon. If you will travel by land, uh, it will take you 8 hours, minimum 8 hours. So yeah, I grew up there until I was 7 years old. It was my grandmother who raised us, my sister and me. They raised us until 7 years old, and then my parents have to take us. So because my parents were trying to make my parents were here in Manila, working in Manila, so they can't bring us when we were young. So after, like, when I was 7 years old, they decided to get us from our grandparents. Do you ever want to travel places outside the Philippines? Of course, I want to travel. Yes, I want to travel around. Who doesn't want to travel, you know? Mm, let me find some questions. I'm still shaking. I'm really, really shaking. What's the play? Sorry. Are you a Christian or Catholic? I am Aglipayan. I am Aglipayan. It's still same. I think I would say it's just like Christian as well. So our pastor our pastor can they're allowed to get married, unlike Catholic, the priests aren't allowed to get married. So I am an Aglipayan. Being divorced not an option in the Philippines. What do women think of this? Sorry, do they think it's unfair? Hmm. Let me think. Uh I think uh not be it's just a little bit hard for me to answer that because I'm not married and I'm dreaming of being married, so let me just think of an answer for that question. I'm really shaking. I'm really, really shaking. I'm sorry, guys. There are 14 people watching me right now. I wish there's Peter beside me so to help me talk, you know. I don't think if tags still exist. I haven't checked for a long time, and I was actually trying to open my old account to take a screenshot of Peter's profile just to show him, but I couldn't recover my account, so yeah. I don't really want to ask him to marry me. I don't want to ask anyone to, you know. I don't want I believe that I'd like it to come natural. So if he wants to marry me, he'd come to me and ask me, but I don't really want to ask someone to marry me just because I have a son or just because I wanted to. I just want it to not to be natural. And just check. Where do you want to travel? I'd like to. I really want to go back to Japan. I like snowboarding, so I want to try that again. I want to snowboard with my son in the future, and I like nature, so probably I would like to visit Switzerland with my family. Marriage is a very sensitive uh, subject for Peter and I, so yeah, we don't really talk about marriage. Who's better wife, Thai or Filipina? Of course, I would say Filipina. I am a Filipina. I will be a better wife if you will compare me to a Thai wife, but it all depends on, on the person. Is Subic Bay good to stay for holiday? It depends. Like if you want to just chill, there's not much here in Subic Bay. Like if you were looking for a nightlife, maybe you can go to Barreto. If you, I think if you just want to chill, Subic Bay is good. And if you're not a party person, Subic is good for you. There are nearby beaches as well. Just talk about everything with me. He will, I'm not even sure if he's watching right now, so he'd probably hate me after this. I have a poor eyesight actually. I have to wear glasses and I'm struggling to read the comments. I just don't like wearing glasses and even contact lenses. I tried to wear contact lens but it's hurting my eye. And most of the time I do hate like having eyeglasses, so I really am struggling to read your comments. I'm not a part I'm not into party. I just want to relax, enjoy. Yes, that would be nice. I am very flexible person. I can go out. I can party with friends. I can be a happy person. And also, if you leave me in a very quiet place, I can also live in there. So I think. How tall are you? I am 154 centimeter, which is like 5'1". Hmm. How tall is Pete? I think he's 5. I think it's 174 centimeter. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not as talkative as Peter. What's your weight? Yeah. My weight, I'm very, very light. I'm very skinny. So, my weight sometimes it's ranging from 35 to 37, 38. It never goes to 40. I weigh 45 when I was 9 months pregnant with my son. That's the heaviest weight I had. I like dogs more than cats because I have 2 French bulldogs. Would you ever get a tattoo? I think yes. Sometimes I would like to have a tattoo. Sometimes I don't want to have a tattoo. So if probably if I have a friend who has tattoo and who would like tease me to get a tattoo, I'd probably get someday. But Pete always discouraged me from getting a tattoo. So yeah. What is your favorite dish from the Philippines? What's my favorite? Uh, like I can eat every day. I like bulalo. Like I like bulalo. Adobo, not much, but I would probably eat bulalo like every day. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken. Hi, Bob. I miss you, Bob. We miss you. I was hoping you would come this weekend. I mean, was hoping you'd come to the lunch with us, but I think you're too busy. We miss you, Bob. I love the blood soup. Uh, I stopped eating blood soup, or if you mean if you meant the dinuguan, I stopped eating dinuguan when I was like 10 years old. I stopped eating dinuguan. I just can't eat it anymore. Do you like being in the sun? I don't like being in the sun. Like I'm not comfortable with I'm not comfortable being a little bit darker. I think the color I have now, I'm comfortable with my color right now, but being darker than what I have now, I'm a little bit uncomfortable. I hope you guys are not getting bored with this live stream. I just hope. Tomato soup. I like tomato soup. I like dishes with tomatoes, like omelette with tomatoes, just anything with tomatoes I like. Even tomato, just eating tomatoes, I would like eat it every day too. Sorry, I'm being silent. I'm shaking less right now, so I think I'm being comfortable. McDonald's or Jollibee? Uh, McDonald's. I like McDonald's better than Jollibee. But I like Jollibee mascot. Like maybe if I could have if I will celebrate my birthday, probably I would have a party at Jollibee and invite Jollibee, have Jollibee dance in front of me. Arian, why Asians are so conscious about dark skin? I think it's just it was they're being affected by the media. They think like if you have whiter skin, you look more, you're prettier, you look more beautiful if you have a white skin. So I think that's the media affects most women as well. So just like I think in Western, they feel like having tan skin is prettier. So it's like, yeah, it's like that. But I think in last few years it's changing. So some Filipinas uh, are accepting their colors, their true colors, and they're being more confident on their colors. So yeah, it's changing. Do you use skin whitening product like Gluta? I did use Gluta before. I did use the injectable Gluta before. I think 5 years ago I used to use that, and then I stopped. And then now just using some soaps. Oh, oh my god. I tried to use this lapel mic, but I'm not sure if this is working fine. I did not test at all, so I hope it's working. I'm I was born in Bicol. I am a Bicolana. So yeah, both of my parents are from Bicol. And I can speak the dialect as well. I can speak the dialect. It's If you know the beach Caramuan, we're near there. Thank you, Felipe. I hope I'm doing fine. So I hope I'm doing fine with this live stream. This is the first time that I don't have Peter in the background. Hmm. Let me just find something. Hmm. I'm glad my audio is good because I I am a very soft-spoken. So, did you ever get into fight with another Filipina? No, I never. Maybe with my sister, but when we were young, but no, I never got into fight. I don't want to. I don't wanna. I don't really wanna fight with another Filipina. Like, if I if I probably caught Peter with someone else, with another girl, I'd probably just what do you call that? I won't probably say anything. Just go back home and just talk to him that I'm hurt. But I won't fight with another Filipina because, or if she could be a victim as well, that like she maybe doesn't know that the man she's flirting with is married man or has a partner already, so she could also be a victim. So I don't want to get into fight really, and it's not worth it. Have you ever caught Peter with mistress? No, I never caught him with another woman, but I've always like with the other woman physically. I would never caught him. But I would always see him chatting with someone else. That's the honest question. Sorry, I'm being honest. Sorry, Peter. Sorry, sorry. Where is better to live, in Bicol or Subic? So, for me, if you're going to ask me where is better to live, I have a son already, so I think I would consider Subic because there is a better school here for my son. But like being near your family and being near with your grandparents would be nice as well. So but for the sake of my son, and we're working here, we have to be sometimes we have to be in Manila, so I think it's better for us to be to live here. Pete loves KTV bars. Maybe you should ask him how much he loves the KTV bars. I think I'm having issues with the internet, so let me know if you can. Can you hear me? My internet stopped. Hi Paul, it's nice to see you. It's nice to hear. I see you here. Yeah, I answered your questions about the maid earlier, so wait, let me just pull out that questions again because I keep forgetting a lot of things. If you saw our live stream before, Peter would call me goldfish because I have 1 minute memory, so I always have to take notes. And being in front of the camera makes it worse as well. But I'm trying to, overcome my fear, and it would be good for me. So I'm just looking at it in a positive way. I think I'm having problem with my internet, so I have to check. Let me check. I can hear you. Yeah, I can see from my screen that the video keeps coming in and out, so I'm scared to change the internet provider. Hi, Brian. What would you do if you won the lottery? I'd probably put it in the bank and just... Actually, I haven't actually thought of that. So if I won the lottery, but when I was 3 months pregnant, I had this dream. When we were in Cambodia, and I had a dream that I won the lottery. In my dream, I won like 33 million pesos. And when I woke up, I could only remember four digits. And I told my sister, you know what? I had a dream. I won the lottery, 33 million. And I can still remember this four digits. And I just mentioned that to my sister. And then after a few weeks, my sister messaged me back. She said, oh, do you know that your 4-digit number came up? You probably have won 1 million peso right now. But I don't bet on lottery, so yeah. Good night, George. I think Pete is just very, very talented when it comes to public speaking. So that's his strength, and it's also my weakness. So, but I'm trying hard to overcome those fear and weakness. So yeah, sometimes we would argue about it. Really, maybe not sometimes. Most of the time, we would argue about it, and he would always cheer me up, like you can do it, you can do it. And I think it's not bad. Sometimes I would, most of the time I would get upset, but later on I have to turn it into a positive thing. So I'm just trying to overcome those weakness and fears. You need to drink alcohol. I think I need to drink alcohol, yes. I am missing alcohol, but at the moment I can't drink anything with alcohol because I have a son. I am breastfeeding, so I'm trying to stay away from the alcohol. Oh my god, something's wrong with my PC. Let me just change it. I'm sorry, guys. I am really sorry. Let me change it. My family is rich, lives in Dubai. Would you leave Peter for a rich man like me? I wouldn't leave anyone for another man. I guess I would say I won't unless it's just because he's rich, just because he has a lot of money. No, I wouldn't do that. If it's just because of money, no.